Welcome to Southern DNSEC, the show where we make picks on football games for the best conference in the nation.
That's right, the SEC.
The only conference that matters.
Let's start with our 12 p.m. games. Last week was pretty interesting, so there were easy picks for the most part. This week's not like that. So
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the first game's not going to be interesting.
first
and neither
two
is the
games,
second.
first two games were page turners, so we'll probably go through these real quick. Southern Miss Eagles versus Alabama. Page Turner, Alabama.
Alabama.
I mean, we can't really talk much
It's going to be the
about
Tua
that.
show. And then,
And then our next game is, which I want to give a little bit of time here so we can show you the stats or show you the pictures so you know who we picked. But next game's LSU versus Vanderbilt.
I mean, LSU's going to win. I think Vandy's going to score twice.
I think maybe
Maybe
once.
two scores.
But I hope they come out strong. I'd like to see Vandy do something, but I just don't know. It's LSU number 4, so
Vandy's not bad. It's just not going to happen. I mean, and LSU beat Texas. Texas is a great team.
yeah.
But
I'm on LSU. So
all right.
all right. Our next one, which is the hardest one, which we've debated on, Tennessee versus number 9 Florida. Now this stings me to who I'm going to pick on this because I'm a Tennessee fan, but I got to be realistic for y'all. I don't think we have a chance because yes, their quarterback is hurt. I understand that, but their backup quarterback is supposed to be pretty good also. Our quarterback, I still don't think he's no more than a high school quarterback that came into the program has not developed a bit. So that's where I stand on it. I hate, and it hurts me to say that I think Florida. It's going to hurt me to say that Alabama's going to beat us. And it's going to hurt me to say Georgia's going to beat us. But I got to be realistic to y'all. Do I wish Tennessee would come out and just whoop the tar out of them? Absolutely. Do I see it happening this week? No.
I don't think they're going to whoop them, but I am picking Tennessee.
I just don't think you're being realistic here.
I'm picking Tennessee because I think Tennessee sees that they got a wound and they're going to attack. Now, if we can hold back on the personal fouls, that was the biggest problem, and I'm surprised it didn't cost us points in Chattanooga game. But we had a lot more personal fouls than we should have. It was a little bit rough.
I mean, we are coming off a win. I don't think it's a big win by no means. Yes, it is a blowout, but it was a blowout by Chattanooga. I mean, who cares?
A W is a W.
A W is a W, yeah. But when we boil down the season back, and if we only win that one game, we're going to look back and might as well say that's a 0.
I just think we're going to take that steam and use it against Florida. I don't think we're going to whoop them, and I don't even think we really have to win. I think we just got to make a dent. But I think we're going to slide past. I think we're going to slide into a win here.
Now, I hope you're right, but I got to be realistic. I think it's Florida. So, all right, next game. California Golden Bears versus Ole Miss. Number 23 team's 3-0 versus Ole Miss. I got to give it to California on this one.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Ole Miss was beaten by Arkansas, which I don't think could beat Cal. So, and California they're like 25th in the nation with defenses that have been scored on the least. So, I don't think anybody scored over 13 points on them. They're going to win this game. So Cal.
3:30 games. Auburn versus Texas A&M. Number 18 and a number 17 team. I think this might be the game of the week, to be honest with you. They're two good ranked schools. I gotta give it to Auburn though for this. They've been really good this year so far. I just don't. To me, I mean Texas A&M could surprise me. They've been great also.
Yeah,
they've not been bad, but I still think Auburn's got this one.
I think Auburn's a little overhyped right now because they have a freshman quarterback. He's not great yet. He needs to develop. He's not got a whole lot of time on the field. Texas A&M has a lot of people that came back from next year. They're a little bit more seasoned. Texas A&M hasn't had the chance to show that they could be a higher number.
I mean, this is their opportunity right here.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be close, but I still think Texas A&M is gonna win this game.
I think no matter what, I still think this will be the game of the week, the one to watch.
I don't think it'll be a good one, but coming up, there's going to be a better one.
I know which one you're going to say is the game of the week, and it's a possibility also.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. I say Auburn. You say what? Texas
Texas
A&M?
A&M.
All right. 4 p.m. games.
This one could be a
Eastern
good one.
time also. This could be good also. These are both 2-1 teams. It's Kentucky versus Miss State. They both just came off of hard losses. Kentucky showed a great front against Florida. Miss State showed a great front versus Kansas. They both hard losses that they just suffered from, and they're both going to be coming into this game looking to prove something.
And both teams are having some issues with quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mississippi State's is better, but I think Kentucky has one of the best running backs again for this year. So I think Kentucky has a little bit of advantage. I think both teams are decent teams. They're both probably better than us. So
yeah, at this point, definitely.
We'll see. That's why we need to play good against Florida.
But
I'm going for Kentucky.
I gotta go with Kentucky also. I do think it's gonna be close no matter what.
Oh yeah,
I think this will be a good game.
Pretty good game. The next one will too. There's a lot of stuff to watch.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got a lot of options this week. South Carolina versus Missouri. Man, I don't know. I keep on coming back to the first game that South Carolina had, and I mean, it set the mood for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
The hard loss that they suffered to North Carolina.
Yeah, it's hard to see North Carolina beat anybody, but let alone an SEC team. Of course, Missouri hasn't looked great either.
No, they haven't. But I mean,
they did have a really big win last week.
Yeah. So, to me, I got to go with Missouri on this one.
I'm not going to go against you this time. I'm going to go. I'm going to roll with the Tigers.
Okay. I was wondering which one you were going to pick on this one, because this one's a toss-up. It could go either way, but I mean, still, I feel like they're still defeated. South Carolina's still reeling.
Yeah, I think Missouri is probably going to, because of last week. I think they feel good and they feel hyped. They feel
confident.
They're just playing South Carolina. It's not like they're playing some big power school.
Especially this year, they're not a power school. Yeah. Anyways, 7:30, San Jose State Spartans versus Arkansas.
I don't even know. I honestly have no idea.
See, I've been rooting for Arkansas this year.
They had a good week last week, so
I got to give it to Arkansas.
You're gonna go with the pigs, eh?
I have to. I don't know. I feel like after last year, they need something. And then I'm going to say, hopefully, in our case, they'll be feeling the same way about us.
Yeah.
So.
I honestly think Arkansas can win this game.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't see why they couldn't.
But I got to pull for Arkansas. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think the Razorbacks have this one. So.
Yeah. All right, here comes our last game.
This is the one.
You're calling this as the game of the week, which it could very well be.
I would say if College Game Day is going to go anywhere, that's going to be where they're at.
All right, so 8 p.m. It's number 7 Notre Dame versus number 3 Georgia.
This is going to decide the king of the ring. I'm telling you right now, I don't think Georgia deserves to be number 3. I think they deserve to be number 1. They just haven't had a chance to prove it yet.
Well, they're not going to play Alabama.
Yeah,
they don't. So
until the playoffs.
So you won't find out how good they really are.
If it wasn't for Notre Dame, they have a powder puff schedule as well. These big power teams that
I don't understand how that's.
They got
happening.
the easiest freaking schedules ever. But
I mean, to me, and it's been like that for the past few years that they've just they've dominated because they've had nobody play against. I mean, Georgia, a few years ago when we had that bomb in the end zone, that's the only thing that's really upset them. Since then, they've been kind of dominating the scene. Alabama's been dominating for who knows when.
Yeah.
I mean,
been a long time.
Put some teams against them that, I'm going to tell you right now, Ohio State is begging to play Alabama. They're begging to play Georgia to prove that they're better than the SEC.
They're not.
They're not, but
it would be fun to watch.
Begging. They think they can prove that they're way better than Alabama. They're begging to play Georgia. They're wanting to play them to show that they're better than they are. Are they? No. I'm going to tell you right now. No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't see them. Look at this. If you want to argue if SEC is the best, 2, 3, and 4. That's all I got to say.
Well, yeah. But give them some hard teams to go up. Ohio's wanting it. Give it to Ohio. They're not a bad team. Are they better than SEC? No, but at least that'd be a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
But Notre Dame,
Notre Dame. This is going to be a
finally
good game.
a hard
Yeah.
school. You know, this is going to. That proves that Georgia is at least less pansies than Alabama.
Exactly.
So
me, I'm going to give it up to old Georgia on this one. I think you're right. I think they should be in the number one spot.
I think this is going to be a hard-fought game. I think Fromm's going to be tested. I think he's got some issues that still need to be worked out. He's a great quarterback, but I think he's going to be on, and I think he's going to be pumped up. I mean, Georgia's killing everybody they're coming up against.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame is.
This is going to be the fought. This one will be the battle right
I'm
here.
going to say 2 scores, though.
2 scores?
I think they're going to be 2 scores over Notre Dame.
I think over. Oh, so you're saying it's going to be that close?
Yeah, I think they're going to be 2 scores.
I'll have to agree. I thought you said Notre Dame's only going to get 2 scores only. I'm like,
No,
I don't
they'll
think
get
so.
at least 4. But
I think they'll be. If it's anything, it's going to be an offensive game. So.
yeah, I think
Anyways,
it's going to be fun.
I'm Georgia on this one. What do you say you were?
I'm Georgia.
also.
I'm definitely not Notre Dame because that doesn't make any sense. But
that's our picks for the week. Let us know what you pick. Maybe different, especially this week's been a challenge trying to figure out who we pick. I mean, there's been a few that I can see right now that you kind of had to, figure out what you wanted to do. And
I mean, this was a tough week. I like it.
This
makes
it
me
makes
think a
it
little
challenging.
bit.
So let us know what you pick. I mean, I'm sure you got different picks than we do. So let us
Remember,
know.
if you do better, come on the show.
Come on the show. We'll if you're a Georgia fan, we'll sandwich you in between us Tennessee fans. So,
But anyway, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
hit the notification bell. Don't forget that so you get notified when our videos go up.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.